All right, I just wanted to show what I'm talking about here with these rollers. Now, okay, when your sled's at idle, your clutch is closed, your roller's on the ramp of the helix, upshift, everything's fine, you know, no issue. But here's what I'm wondering. When you start to backshift, if you chop the throttle and you basically let off, this roller is coming out this way. It's coming off this ramp because the spring is going to push it this way. And it's going to come off that little bump. The roller is going to come down here and off this little bump here on the helix. Now this is a Dalton helix. I'm not even sure what the stock helix looks like. But when that comes off the bump, there's a distance when it comes off of that ramp on the upshift, off that bump on a backshift, and then it comes straight out. If you look at this, it comes right off that tit right there and hits those white ramps. And what's hitting there is the it's right there is the spoke. Let me slide this out a little more. It's just the actual casting or the spoke here of the there, you can see a little better. The spoke of the actual fixed sheave is actually what's riding on that white ramp on backshift. So it comes off the tit right there. It's on the tit, then it comes off the tit and hits that hard, and then closes. So basically, the roller never touches the white ramp. The only thing that's touching the white ramp is the casting of this spoke here on the fixed sheave. But there's this spot right here, back and forth. I mean, if you think about it, every time you accelerate, it's going to come onto this ramp, and every time you decelerate, it's going to come there. Now, another thing to think about is most of the time you're probably riding in this area here, you know, because this is full. This is, you know, this is 134 miles an hour right there. So you're probably in this range. So if that's the case, now look what happens when you decelerate. It jumps from there, boom, right back onto that ramp. So those ramps, they're going to get beat up. So basically, I'm just wondering, instead of, you know, doing a nice smooth transition, every time you accelerate, decelerate, accelerate, decelerate, is that, you know, I'm just wondering, is that what's going on? Is that why, first of all, our rollers, I mean, these are the good rollers, but I bet you that's why our rollers were breaking last year, because it was, you know, in and out, in and out, in and out like this, instead of riding nice and easily like this. I don't know why we couldn't just have a nice double encapsulated, you know, a double-sided ramp, one on this side, one on this side, so this would always be riding on the roller, and you just have a little bit of distance in there instead of this huge distance. I don't know. Something to think about, guys. Rocker Dan here.